Hello, classmates. This is Okonkwo. This following presentation is brought to you by Ari Bradley,
Henry Lewis,
P. Shops, and
Christopher Gross.
Please turn off your cell phones and keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Thank you and enjoy. Chapter 16, Scene 1, Setting Umofia, starring Nwoye and Oberika. Action.
Hey, what brings you here, little one?
Oberika, I am one of the converts.
How is your father?
I do not know. He is not my father.
Chapter 16, Scene 2, Setting Mbanta Church, starring Mr. Kiaga. White man. Random Africans of the village. Action.
I will translate for the white man.
Oh,
You Africans worship false gods, gods of wood and stone. The true God lived on high, and all men went to before for judgment when they passed. Evil men and all the heathen who in their blindness bowed to wood and stone were thrown into a fire that burned like palm oil. But good men who worship the true God live forever in his happy kingdom. We have been sent by this great God to ask you to leave your wicked ways and false gods and to turn to him so that you may be saved when you die.
your buttocks understood our language?
What did he say?
Where is the white man's horse?
Tell them that I shall bring many iron horses when we have settled down among them. Some of them will even ride the iron horse themselves.
Which is this god of yours? The goddess of earth, the god of sky, Amadiora, or the thunderbolt, or what?
All the gods you have named are not gods at all. They are gods of deceit who tell you to kill our fellows and destroy innocent children. There is only one true God, and he is the earth, the sky, you and I, and all of us.
If we leave our God and follow your God, who will protect us from the anger of our neglected gods and ancestors?
Your gods are not alive and cannot do you any harm. They are pieces of wood and stone.
Nwoye overhears and feels persuaded by the missionaries.
Chapter 17, Scene 1, Setting Mabanto, starring Mr. Kiaga, Men of Mabanto, Uchendu, and missionaries. Go.
Where are the kings of this land?
We are here.
We gather you to ask for a plot of land to build our church.
They want a piece of land to build their shrine. We shall give them a piece of land. Let us give them a portion of the evil forest.
We will give you guys a piece of land to build your church in the forest.
Thank you so much. Come on, let's go build our church.
Chapter 17, Scene 3, starring Amikwu, Uchendu, Okonkwo, Nwoye, and Mr. Kiaga. Action.
Okonkwo, I have seen Nwoye among the Christians, rejoicing with them.
Nwoye comes home. Okonkwo stands up in fury and grabs him by the neck.
Where have you been? Answer me or I'll kill you.
Okonkwo hits him with 2 to 3 savage blows.
Leave that boy at once.
Nwoye goes to Mr. Kiaga.
I want to go to Umufia, where I can go to school and learn to read and write.
Blessed is he who forsakes his father and his mother for my sake.
Okonkwo is very angry and wants to wipe out the Christians. He worries he will die and his children will follow in Nwoye's footsteps. He originally got mad because he didn't think it was his child because he resembled his mother. Then he realized Nwoye resembled his father.
Chapter 18, Scene 1, starring Priest, Madame Manto. Action. One day, a priest of the young church had tried to overstep the boundaries between the church and the clan. The priests of the church had gone into the village and boasted openly that all their gods were dead and impotent, and they were prepared to defy them by burning all of their shrines.
All of your gods are dead and impotent. Go and burn your mother's genitals.
The priests were seized and beaten by the villagers until they streamed with blood. After that day, the church and the clan had ceased to interact for a while.
Chapter 18, Scene 2, starring Mr. Kiaga, Convert, and Osu. Action. Many outcasts, or Osu, thought that it was possible to be received by the church, and so one Sunday one of them went into the church. There was an immediate stir, but the other converts did not raise a protest until the end of the service. Just as the converts were about to drive them out, Mr. Kiaga stopped them and began to explain.
Before God, there is no slave or free. We are all children of God and we must receive these brothers.
You do not understand. What will the heathen say of us when they hear that we receive Osu in our midst? They will laugh.
Let them laugh. God will laugh at them on Judgment Day. Why do the nations rage and the people imagine a vain thing? He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision.
You still do not understand. You are our teacher, and you can teach us the things of the new faith, but this is a matter which we know.
They need Christ more than you and I.
Then I shall go back to the clan.
Mr. Kiaga stood firm, and it was his firmness that saved the young church. The wavering converts drew inspiration and confidence from his unshakable faith. He ordered the outcasts to shave off their long, tangled hair. At first they were afraid they might die, but Kiaga had convinced them, and so the two had shaved their heads, and soon became the strongest adherents of the new faith. And what was more, nearly all of the Osu in Mbanta followed their example.